And now, Drew Hinesley with News Channel 12 Sports.
Lots of March Madness action to get to, but first we begin with Minji's Madness and the ECU Pirates. They're hosting the Rider Broncs tomorrow afternoon in round 2 of the collegeinsiders.com tournament. A win would be the 20th on the year, the first 20-win season since 1954. It would also be the 53rd win in a 3-year span, another school record. In hopes of having the maximum home court advantage, head coach Jeff Lebo wrote a letter to Pirate Nation encouraging everyone to be there 15 minutes before tip-off to fire up the team. You can read that full letter by going to our website, newschannel12.com. Go to the sports page and you'll see it in the local news. The Pirates and Broncs tip off at 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. The Tar Heels told me last weekend they feel like they're peaking at the right time and that they're capable of cutting down the nets in Atlanta. First things first, a tough matchup tonight against the Villanova Wildcats in Kansas City. Coach Roy Williams looking for a career win 700. P.J. Harrison pokes away the steal here, and young players watch this. Pretty bounce pass in transition to James Michael McAdoo for 2. Then some Tar Heel ball movement. They end up finding Marcus Page on the perimeter, and he knocks down the 3. The freshman has really matured this season. Then a scary moment for Tar Heel fans. McAdoo goes up, comes down awkward and hard. Fortunately, he was okay. The Tar Heels won 78-71, and they'll need McAdoo on Sunday when they'll most likely face Kansas, but Kansas in a tight one right now with Western Kentucky. You think Coach Williams would enjoy getting 701 against the Jayhawks? You bet. The winningest coach in NCAA history looking to add 6 more to his impressive resume and get his 5th championship. Started today with Albany. Mason Plumlee making it look easy early on. Alley-oop here to extend the Blue Devil lead. Seth Curry had a scoreless first half last Friday. Today, he remedied that issue, scoring at will against the Danes. He would finish with 26. Albany, though, would not quit. In fact, they kept it close enough to make the Duke faithful a little bit uncomfortable at times. But in the end, Duke flexed their muscle and their talent, and they advance with a 73-61 win. They'll face number 7 seed Creighton on Sunday afternoon for a spot in the Sweet 16. The Wolfpack made it to the Sweet 16 last year. Could they get hot and make a run again? First, they had to get by the pesky Owls of Temple. State behind late when Scott Wood brings them 3 points closer. Then in a 4-point game, final seconds, Lorenzo Brown makes the 3 in a 1-point game, but on closer examination, Brown's foot was on the line. It was only 2 points. Temple would make free throws at the end, and the Wolfpack season comes to an end with a 76-72 loss. Florida Gulf Coast coach Andy Enfield has a pretty good life. He lives in Naples, Florida, coaches college basketball, and has a Victoria's Secret model for a wife. But tonight, his life got a whole lot better thanks to plays like this one. The 15-seed Eagles defeat number 2 seed Georgetown 78-68. It's the 7th time it's ever happened, but it's the 3rd time in the past 2 years. Now, I know it's cold out there, but we had some baseball tonight in Eastern Carolina. Havelock at South Central. The Falcons got on top with a big inning here. Dylan Cunningham scores on the Drew Piskorik base hit. And that ties the game actually at 1. Then Cameron Green slides in safe because Havelock catcher Chris Toller dropped the ball after his leg was hyperextended on the play. Toller would leave the game. Hope that young man's all right. Good D right here by the Falcons. Out racing the Rams to the bag. And then Tucker Jacobs gets on base but takes a spill after the play. The Falcons would stay on their feet enough to beat the Rams 7-4. That's all for sports. We'll have a final check of your forecast after the break. You're watching Fox Eastern Carolina News.